What's up, y'all? It's your man Dad Dude bringing you guys another video. The Panthers defeat the Texans by a score of 15-13. Yeah, you heard that right. The Carolina Panthers have finally won a game. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't the most impressive win, although I guess you really could argue that any win for the Panthers is an impressive win given that they have not won a game yet this season until this game right here. So yeah, maybe it was an impressive win, but it definitely wasn't clean. They had to win dirty. It was a lot of grinding it out and barely scraping out the win, but they won, man. Like, the offense continued its woeful performance. Like, the offense was not impressive at all, but that is a topic for a different video later on in the week because the Panthers freaking won a game. This is a video for celebration because it might be the only chance that us Panther fans to get to celebrate for the rest of the season. Like, realistically, the Panthers might not win another game, so we get to celebrate this win right here. The Panthers finally won a game. Good for Bryce Young, good for the coaching staff. Those guys should get to have at least 1 week where people aren't talking about how the Panthers made a mistake in drafting Bryce Young, or how they need to fire Frank Reich or make some huge change within the organization. They get to go at least 1 week without having to hear those things, hopefully for their sake, because they got to win. And I hope the fans revel in this one because, again, it really might be the only chance the Panthers have to get a win for the rest of the season. Like, realistically, I expect them to win a few more games. Like, I think they should win 3, maybe 4 games this year. But would it really surprise anyone, given what we've seen from this team? If they do go 1-16, it wouldn't really surprise me. So, guys, enjoy this win. I certainly did. I'm going to ride this high for the rest of the week. At least I'm going to try to, before I have to start making videos about this team that are more realistic about what their performance actually was. But I'm especially happy for Bryce Young in this one because I can only imagine what some people, myself included, would be saying about Bryce Young if CJ Stroud had come into Charlotte and put up games like he's had in previous weeks of the season. CJ Stroud has been one of the better quarterbacks in the league, not just one of the better rookie quarterbacks, one of the better quarterbacks in the league in general. And I fully expected him to come into Charlotte and outplay Bryce Young. But to Bryce Young's credit, that did not happen. Bryce Young was the better quarterback in this game, and good on him because I know some of the things I would have been saying if he had not played that well, and I could only imagine some things that other fans would be saying on social media or calling in the radio stations and stuff like that if Bryce Young had not outplayed CJ Stroud in this game. So I am happy for Bryce Young. I was not, again, I have said several times, you can go back and watch my other videos, I was not in favor of the Panthers drafting Bryce Young, but he is the Panthers quarterback now. I root for him in every game, and I'm glad that he outplayed CJ Stroud in this game. I'm also happy for Thomas Brown. This is his first game as the play caller for the Panthers, and while again the offense was not great, the offense performed just well enough for the Panthers to win. Now, this win is mostly due to the defense. The defense played very well in this game, especially given that they're still down, J.C. Horn. So they're still missing some key players. They're still down Shaq Thompson. But the return of Xavier Woods, you could tell that really had an impact on the defense. And Frankie Louvu out there playing like a man possessed, as we've grown accustomed to seeing him play. That guy played like his hair was on fire, which that's how he always plays. That's why we love Frankie Louvu. The guy gives it his all every single game, and he made key, impactful plays time and time again during this game. He had 2 tip passes and the sack, not counting the other tackles he had in this game. He definitely deserved the game ball if he did not get one. The Panthers' defense is what won this game for the Panthers. The offense did just enough to eke out a win. The offense only scored 15 points, so they did not do a lot, but they did just enough. But this win, primarily on the defense, Bryce Young played well. He threw for over 200 yards, which for Bryce Young in this offense is a lot this year. There are some positives to take away from this game. Not a lot, but a win's a win, man. A win is a win. The Panthers finally won a game. I did not think they'd win this game. I thought the Texans would win by possibly double digits points, even though the Texans aren't exactly a great team, but they're a competitive team and a decent team. The Panthers are not even that. So I'm surprised, pleasantly surprised. The Panthers won a game. It feels so good to be able to say that. The Panthers won a game. We've gone 2 months of this season without being able to say that the Panthers have won a game, and it finally happened. So, guys, I enjoy this win. I am. Wait until, at least Thursday or Friday to be all doom and gloom about this team, because, again, this team is not good. I don't expect them to be competitive for many games this year, but they were competitive in this game, and they won this game. Enjoy it. I'm going to save all of my more realistic or negative, or however you want to phrase it, topics for videos later on in the week. This video is all about celebrating the Panthers winning. Bryce Young played well. Thomas Brown had a decent play calling game. The defense played great. They held the Texans. I don't want to say a high-powered offensive check, but the Texans have playmakers. C.J. Stroud, again, has been one of the better quarterbacks in the league, and the Panthers held them in check. The Panthers held them to only 13 points. The Panthers defense played great. Even Brian Burns made an appearance in this game. I've had my criticisms of Brian Burns, but he had impactful plays in this game. He got a sack. He had some tackles for loss. He made impactful plays. We need him to do that more often, but he showed up in this game. All around, it was a great game. It was a great game if you're a Panthers fan, because they won. How they won, irrelevant. They won. Enjoy it. Move on to next week, or move on to later in the week. We can talk about what this team actually is and what we can expect from this team going forward. But the Panthers won a game, man. Enjoy it. That's what I have for you on this one, guys. If you enjoyed this video, go hit that thumbs up. And if you're so inclined, subscribe and leave a comment. I'll respond to just about everything. And I'll see you guys in the next one.